give them some lip gloss. Okay. Okay. Okay, I'm not mad at that. Angelina, that was your Hello beautiful people, my name is Helen and no. Hello beautiful people, my name is Helen, aka Ordinary Fit Girl. I've lost 30 pounds, relocated to Accra. Welcome to today's video and welcome to my channel. So, as you can see by the title, I'm doing a not so tipsy Q&A. I had initially plugged on my Instagram, Flavor Flav's wife, and also on my Twitter that I was doing a tipsy Q&A and wanted some questions. But today we're only doing juice, baby. I'm not feeling very wanting to get in the... I'm talking rubbish. I'm just not feeling it. You know what I'm saying? Some days you're feeling it, some days you're not feeling it. Today is not a day for a glass of wine. However, who am I to waste good glam? Listen and get into it. I just got off the set of the catch-up segment which I filmed for the day show, and I thought, you know what, I don't want to waste this glam, so I'm going to find the questions and answer them, and hopefully we can still have a very good time. Lego. Okay, so I'm not gonna lie, nobody actually ever really indulges me when I ask these questions. So but I did get a lot of like fun, tame questions on my Instagram. I thought they would be a little bit more salacious, but we'll run with it and then we'll just have a good time, guys, okay? So, first question that I got on my Instagram is, when is the EP dropping? Listen, I know I like to joke about being a low-key rapper, but it wouldn't be the wildest thing that I've ever done. In case you didn't know, Ordinary Fit Girl is also a rapper.
And I pay scamming chrono. I get me there every day for thieves, one day for master. Talia, the brother, the pastor.
If I ever get anybody to indulge me and make some beats and give me studio time, I would record a couple of songs, okay? Well, I don't know if you can call it songs. I don't even know if you can call it music. Okay, second question. Question is, if you had superpowers, what would they be and what would you use them for? Listen, if I had superpowers, it would be that it would be the power to let the people that I fall in love fall back in love with me. Who can relate? I just want the people that I fancy to fancy me back. That would be my superpower. Also today, as you can see, the makeup is staying on because the air conditioning has been fixed. Just thought I'd plug that in there because I watched that Twitter haul back and wow, a hot ass mess. Thank you for taking me as I am, guys. I appreciate it. Okay, somebody says, can I be your friend? Yes, girl, you can be my friend. And then somebody said hi. And that's when I started to lose vim for the Q&A. But it got rescued. And I have another question here. That says, how are you able to motivate yourself through the bullshit? Simple answer, a lot of the time I'm not able to. But these days I'm accepting that that's just the case. Not every... Am I waffling? I'm waffling. Listen, what I'm trying to say is sometimes you can't motivate yourself. There are days where I feel so sorry for myself and I crawl into bed and I cry and I cry and I cry. And then I feel better, and then I tell myself, today is another day. And then sometimes that pep talk doesn't work, so I go back into bed and I cry some more. You catch my drift? Sometimes there is no motivating yourself, and I know that motivation is fleeting and discipline is key. So I know that I've got to like prep for TV or read my lines or whatever it is. I just get on with it. I'm not motivated, I'm not excited to do it, but I just do it because I have to. But there are days when I give myself a pep talk and then it gingers me. Like today I was on set and they kept saying, we're not getting a lot of energy from you, we're not getting a lot of excitement from you. And I'll be honest, sometimes I can get a little bit nervous and kind of retract into myself, which I know that's probably hard to imagine, but it does happen. And then I'll just give myself a silent pep talk like I did today. I was like, Helen, you can do this, you're exciting, you're spicy, you've got this. And then they said action, read my lines, and they were like, yes honey, you did it. So yeah, sometimes the long and short of this waffly question is that sometimes there is no motivation. I'll be going through the bullshit and just going through the bullshit. And some days I'll give myself a pep talk and it works. When will you put your breast on my eye? Ooh, good question. I like these, like, you know what? Not every day salacious, juicy, dirty questions. Sometimes good questions. Somebody said, how would you define your happiness? Or I think maybe they meant just like, how would you define happiness? And that's a difficult question. Happiness means a lot of things to a lot of people. Personally, to be happy, like for me, would be doing something that I love and seeing everyone around me thriving as well in whatever it is that they want to do. So when my friends and family are happy, I am in turn happy. I mean, also listen, don't get me wrong, a couple £100,000 in my account would also define the happiness very nicely. Give me a couple more zeros in the bank account, I'll take it. Somebody said, what was the happiest moment in your life? Ooh, I don't know, it's a tough one. It's kind of like those questions when people say, I don't know, like what's your favorite food or what's your favorite song? It's tough. I don't remember the last time I had a day where I thought, wow, like it's such a happy day. Happiest day, happiest day, happiest day, happiest day. Okay, I can point to a day that was really good, and every now and again when, oh, I feel a little tear coming to my eye. Every now and again when I miss my friends, like my two really good friends in London, I think about, oh, what the hell? Listen, I'm on my period, forgive me. I think about how we took a trip. Oh, I don't know why that's made me feel a little bit emotional. Okay, we took a trip to Cyprus and ooh, whoa. No, I'm missing my friends and family a whole bunch. Okay, so we took a trip to Cyprus and we were sitting in the rented apartment and we've been out drinking the night before, completely mash up, okay, completely off our heads. And the next morning we were just chilling. I think we had like a big breakfast and we were just watching clips on our phone, like funny memes, funny videos, and I remember laughing so hard. It's just kind of the laughter that comes from like the depths of your soul, and I just remember having such a good time. And I don't know, you know when you can feel love, I just felt just very happy, very safe, and it's something that I often think about. And I think, damn, that was such a good morning. It was such a good day, just with friends that you love so much, having so much fun, just laughing till your belly hurts. And that was a good day. I don't know if it's my happiest day, but it's something that I think about a lot, especially when, you know, the days are rough and I'm missing my friends. Okay, I did not expect that. Okay, now this one's a good one. How did you get into TV? Well, listen, get into is very strong. Right now we're just wiggling our toes, dipping a little toe into the pond, but the long and short of how I ended up like starting doing, I can't speak guys, how I started doing radio and TV in Accra is a friend of mine that worked for the station that I work with now introduced me to someone who works there, and I auditioned way back in 2018 for some stuff. I never heard back from them, so I don't think it was a great audition. But when I eventually moved, I went back to see them, and then they offered me a radio slot, and then from there TV came up, and I am absolutely loving it. I get to get my glam done. I can see why people, you know, get addicted to this life. I enjoy doing it. If I could do this and do it bigger and better, that would be the ultimate goal. Okay, and now the very last question. This one I got again from Instagram, and it says, how do you get over heartbreak? Listen, is this a personal attack? How do you get over heartbreak? Oh man, it is certainly not easy getting over somebody, and then in turn getting over heartbreak. And I just believe in letting it play out. I think a lot of the time the knee-jerk reaction is to tell yourself that you're strong and you're going to get through it, which you are. You will get through it. You have survived every bad day. A breakup is one of those bad days that will become a thing of the past. But sometimes you will just wallow in misery, and that is absolutely fine. You're human. It happens. You're going to get through one too many balls of kinky. You're going to get through too much chocolate, but you are going to get through it. That's the only advice I have. There is no other way. It's not pretty, it's not pleasant. The journey to feeling free and not heartbroken and feeling like yourself again is bumpy, it's rough. If somebody knows how to, if somebody can tell me how to get through heartbreak without the trauma, without it being tough, and without you having to go back and forth a few more times with yourself and your emotions, let me know. But there is no shame in hurting. It means you're human. It means you're capable of love. It means that you care, and those are wonderful qualities to have. So if you're going through a breakup, massive hug from me. I know the feeling, but it does get better, and you will be fine. Trust me. I would go to the TV station, radio station, do my thing, get into an Uber, and then cry my eyes out. Look at me today. There are no more tears. Everything is Gucci. You will also feel just as good as I do. I promise, I swear, you are strong. You will overcome. Okay, so there it concludes today's Q&A. I only really did this because the makeup was popping, but I promise if I do get juicy, salacious questions, I will do the tipsy Q&A. I hope you have enjoyed this. As always, don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Give me a massive big thumbs up. I've really enjoyed doing YouTube. I want more subbies. Jump on the OFG train. Let's get this thing going. I will see you on the next video. Bye guys.